In 2023, I am... My people, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mari. I'm so glad you made it to this side of the internet. And if you're not new, welcome back. Today is a big fresh start day and I'm so excited about it. I'm donating shoes and clothes I have not worn all year. I'm taking items that I have not used all year, donating those or just putting them in storage. New Year's is my favorite time of year and it's just time. It's time to just get back into starting fresh. Now, I'm not a person that's like new year, new me, resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions. And I saw this thing the other day that really resonated with me. It said rhythms over resolutions, which I'm like, yes. It's like, okay, what do I want to do with this new year? Who do I want to be? And creating the rhythm of who that person is and what they do instead of resolving, like those resolutions are done by what? Martin Luther King Day, like, you know. So yeah, I'm taking y'all with me to the storage unit. Let's go. Please don't ask me why I'm wearing a blazer. I'm going somewhere better later. About an hour and a half has passed and I've decided that I'm going to reorganize our entire storage unit. Now, all this stuff has gone through at least like 4 moves between the three of us. The three of us being me, my mom, and my sister. I'm going to go like do a deep dive through my stuff and send my stuff out for donations. I don't know who's playing music, but they shouldn't. If you know me at all, you know I love organizing, so this is just my vibe. Also, I have gloves. I feel so official. Also, shout out to Selah. Hi, Phil. If y'all don't own anything from Selah, I don't know what you're doing. What a vibe this is. Like, what? Personally, I'm just out here catching vibes. That's really it. I'm out here catching vibes and I'm actively getting over like little fears. I'm filming in public and do you know how many people have passed me looking at me like I'm crazy? They're looking at me like I'm crazy. So you get over it. You never see these people ever again. And if you do, you don't realize that you saw them before. That's freedom. Don't you agree? Also, you see Coretta? Coretta is my car. Coretta is my car. If you've known me for any amount of time, personally, you know Coretta. You know who Coretta is. Now, the thing about Coretta is Coretta does what she wants, but she's also a fine automobile. Like, she is stable. She's reliable. She's gonna get me from point A to point B and I don't have to question it. Now, there are times that I have questioned it, but I still got there without a single scratch. Now, I haven't gotten scratched in Coretta. However, Coretta has gotten scratched on my behalf. Creta has been my trusty steed for a minute, for a while. She's like the car of my youth, basically. And so, if you can hear me, since it's been so long that I've had Coretta, and since Coretta has taken so many scratches and dents and nicks for the team, I have to say Coretta's giving hoopty. Coretta is giving hoopty at this point, but you know, I love her. But anyway, this getting stared at thing really is not, it's not easy. Let's talk. I'm gonna try and talk while I do my puzzle that I got for Christmas. Shouts out to my cousin Shar. I've been wanting a puzzle for quite some time. If you saw my magazine video, you would have noticed that I shouted out a puzzle as something I wanted for Christmas, and your girl got one, so I'm very excited about it. It's 1,000 pieces. Look how cute this picture is. It's a vibe. I'm having a good time. Anyway, it's the new year and there's so much pressure around doing it right, putting pressure on myself to achieve a goal or put these pile on these goals onto myself, and a mass majority of the time they just don't get done. As we know, I'm a recovering perfectionist, so any efforts to not be a perfectionist are currently what I'm on. Yay. And I'm realizing a lot of resolutions that I have decided to partake in for, of course, a short period of time are literally based in shame. I'm shaming myself for how much food I ate during the holidays, or my body looking a way that I might not prefer. It could be better, it could be, most people have these internal conversations. I'm tired of shaming myself for doing my best, of course there's always room for improvement, but at the same time, I also don't think that my motivations for growth should be rooted in shame. But with that, I'm just I'm gonna choose to have grace for myself this year. Just giving myself a round of applause for surviving and essentially thriving and getting closer to the type of woman that I want to become, and being okay with that and just doing that instead of, oh, I have to have this done by this date, or I need to do this by then. It's too much pressure. Recovering perfectionist. If you're a perfectionist, you know how it is. The thing about perfectionism is never satisfied. For me, if I finished a task and I did it in a way that I considered perfect, I considered it to be just, this is exactly how it should be done, and I did it the exact way that I think it should be done, that is rooted in so much pride. And so the result is hyping myself up for doing something perfect, but then it's never satisfied, because then it's on to the next perfect thing. And if something doesn't get done in a perfect way the next time, then it's a shame cycle of oh, why couldn't you do it perfectly? You did it perfectly the last time. It's not healthy. In 2023, I am doing away with a perfectionist mindset. By now, I usually have been to the gym maybe 3 times. I haven't been to the gym once. I haven't rolled out my yoga mat in my room once. I don't do yoga, I do Pilates. I haven't put that pressure on myself. I've decided to pay attention to what I can handle. I've decided to be gentle with myself, because nobody's gonna be more gentle with yourself than you. 2022 was quite easily one of the best years of my life. Granted, it was one of the hardest in a lot of ways, but it also was the most rewarding. There's a scripture that says, your current suffering doesn't even compare to the glory that will be like revealed later. I'm paraphrasing. I do not know if that is how it goes. Honestly, like, that is how I feel about 2022 for me. It was like all the suffering I went through does not compare to the reward that came from that suffering, the growth, the self-love. All of those obstacles that I overcame in 2022 literally just worked out for my good. The top of January really is one of my favorite times of the year because I love change. Like, I love a good switch up. I love a good refresh. I love a good, I just love a good fresh start. That's all that New Year's is. It's just a bunch of fresh starts. But with that, I'm choosing to have grace for myself within the fresh starts, not be so consumed with what I feel like I should be doing. Now, of course, there are moments where you should do things, but I'm replacing the shoulds that are not that serious. Like, you know what, it never was that serious. You know what I mean? Here's to more puzzles. Here's to more grace. Here's to more chilling out and just discover what you like in life and who's for you, who's not for you. Here's to that.